Bring it on.
Have a cupcake. Good evening. This is very low-key goth. It'll do. A little bit of white face, a little bit of eyeliner, and a silly shirt with skulls on it. I'm rather fond of this. I've had it for a long time. Oh, the waistcoat's quite nice. You won't see it mostly otherwise, but it's a corset waistcoat. It is rather nice. They have a particular name. They were quite popular at Infest when I was there. Okay, so what's going on? I am probably a little too spaced out for the intricacies of Lego. Yes, so the bus. The fucking bus, yeah. The bus did not have any fucking on it. I am very sorry to say. It was not that entertaining. So what occurred, since you were asking earlier, but I was on the bus waiting for my stop and didn't have time to type it on. If I had, I would have been stopped because the fox I nearly stepped on. It's okay. It was several meters away, but it saw me. I saw it. It was startled and said, "Do you want another fight, you cunt?" and then ran off. Yeah. So while the stories were being read out, the bus came to a stop and a man got on, paid for his fare, and then another man got on behind him and accused him of trying to walk him into traffic. As to say, this was quite hard to follow, but as the other guy was getting more and more irate, and was saying something about being UK and Irish, and here's his passport, and that this man had tried to kill him. They just got him on the bus. And the man who was being accused of this had literally no idea what was going on. He was just trying to get on the bus. So I spoke to him briefly before he got off, just to go, "Are you okay?" Because I'd have been shaking after that encounter. I thought that the guy who come on after him was going to punch him, but he got off the bus and went on his way. What it turns out happened is the guy, the accuser, yelled at the guy from the other side of the road, "Is this bus going to a destination I can't recall?" And our actual bus rider had gone, "No, it's going here." And presumably the guy had run across the road and then was blaming the man for deliberately trying to draw him into traffic. It's not the weirdest thing that's happened to me this weekend. But the weirdest thing was the taxi ride. But we'll get on to that. Anyway, Slay the Spire. Now, hopefully, we'll have to get the application audio caught again. I don't know why, but Slay this. Well, it helps if we actually capture the game, doesn't it? So, game capture on this is a little shonky. There we go. Alright, taxi story. Let's just see where we are. Yeah, we're starting a new run. So, before I start a new run. Getting a taxi back from the... Hello, Pip. It's lovely to see you. Have an enjoyable lurky hello time. So, I was out at a nightclub, and I decided to leave at the optimum hour to book a taxi, which is just after 1, before 1:30, when because the pubs kick out at about quarter to 12 mostly. So the hour from 12 to 1, the taxis are really busy. From about 1 to 1:30 is when most people have found, if they're staying out drinking, they are, or partying, they've found somewhere to be, or they've already gone home. At about 2 a.m, the clubs start kicking out again all the way till about 4 a.m. And at that time, getting taxis is a nightmare, and the prices have gone very high because it's 3 in the fucking morning, and no one wants to be working then. So, but this is always a gamut. I use Uber quite a lot because I have an account with them, and that's been around for absolutely ages. But in the city I'm near, Bristol, it's not very good. It will continue saying we're trying to find you a cab, we're trying to find you a cab, and then it doesn't. And then it says, oh, during that it will offer to sort of upsell you on the next service and promise that'll come, and half the time that doesn't work either. Anyway, that happened, and my friend, who is you may know from the Beat Saber streams, Whist, who was there, they said, why don't you use Bolt, which I also use from time to time, but not very often. I've actually only booked 4 cabs through them. And this is what occurred. I ordered a taxi. Within 2 minutes, a taxi was assigned to me. This is fantastic. This has never happened before. I went outside to the rank. Not to the rank, to the stopping point. Agreed with the... What are you guys doing? With the app. And the taxi... I was watching the taxi approaching, and a taxi approached from what appeared to be the other direction, but I sometimes find these things confusing. Stopped in front of me and said, "Are you Graham?" I said, "Yes." There is no way a random dude in a car would know that my name is Graham. So it must be my taxi, right? So I get my taxi, and he starts driving, and then he goes, "No, this isn't for Graham." I'm like, "What?" And he goes, "Your name." I'm like, "It's Graham." He goes, "No, this isn't for... How much are you paying for this taxi ride?" I'm like, "I'm going to Yate. This is... Yeah, where I live. This is how much it costs." He goes, "This is... The name's changing on my app in front of my eyes." I'm like, "What?" And he goes, "Right, just cancel the booking you have now, and you can pay me with card at the other end." I was like, "No fucking way. Not doing that. Sorry, mate. I've no reason not to trust you, but I've no reason to trust you either. Can you let me out of the cab?" And he's like, "Are you sure?" And I said, "Yes, I'm sure." And he didn't try and keep me in the cab past that, so I just got out. At that point, I was getting messages on the app from what turned out to be another taxi driver saying, "Where are you?" Then they called me, so I answered the call and told them I'd been driven a bit further down the road, but let out of the cab. Can you come and find me? And he started wanting my WhatsApp. He wanted me to text him on WhatsApp with my live location. I'm like, "No, you have this taxi app. Come and find me." And he was stalling. There's a conclusion to this. I think we figured out what was going on. After a while of sort of going, "Look, can you find me on the app?" and him never saying, "No, I can't," but also trying to get me to give him a location, so something was going wrong, I called the customer services and said, "I want to cancel this, but I've looked and it will charge me if I cancel it. I want you to cancel this taxi because something's gone wrong and it's not my fault." They said they've done this. Well, they told me to go in and cancel the ride with saying "not in the taxi." I didn't do that. When I went there, the ride had already been cancelled. They asked me where they wanted the money refunded to my card, so I've got to wait a few days to see if it comes back. Then a booking appeared in like the toast notifications on my phone at the top saying, "Taxi to somewhere I couldn't read, £200. I'm like, "No." And it wasn't there when I went into the app. And then finally, I just waited for the whole thing to settle down while being rained on. Like the heavens had opened. It was biblical out there. And pressed the... I just wanted to go home. I just said... Redid my ride, said, "Get me a cab." And within 30 seconds it said, "You have a ride and it's on its way." And then it says, "You have also been upgraded." And it was about £5 cheaper than the first taxi I booked. So, yeah. And that got me home okay. But that was weird. But Whist had the same problem in their taxi, which was going much shorter distance. Bolt wanted £50, which is 5 times the going rate. And Uber said, "We can get to you in 20 minutes. And it turns out the taxi driver for Whist drove from Bath, which is a city to the east of Bristol. Like, it's not far away. It's about 20 minutes on the motorway. But that's what the 20 minutes was. It was driving from Bath down to Bristol. Something went fucked with the taxi ride apps. Yeah, I don't think so. It looks like the taxi ride apps had gone wrong. And my guess is because of the way that Uber and Bolt both operate, they had told the taxi drivers outright not to tell anybody that anything was going wrong and just to try and sort it out. I think that's probably what happened. And the taxi drivers were trying to make the best of it. I think it was the apps that went wrong. Anyway, let's have a look. We've got level 5, level 4, level 3. So we're trying to get to Ascension level 4. So that's what I'm kind of doing. I go down here, 4, back, and then we'll bounce around between these two. So we'll get this to 4, then we will go to the next lowest one and we will move it up and so on. That's basically how we're playing this at the moment. Yep, but I got home safe. We all got home safe. Yeah, but getting back from town is... yeah, fucking odd. Right, we can get 100 gold, which would make going to the shop. And there is a shop right there. But let's work out our route first. So we've got to hit this guy. No options there. So we can get a 3 elite run. And we can even go shop. Okay, yeah. I think I'm going to take the gold. And do that. I don't know. I mean, I lived in London and took night buses there. So that's hardly the oddest thing that's happened to me on the bus. I mean, talking about fucking buses, I have had sex on a night bus. Twice. And certainly witnessed plenty of fucking going on. So, that's... and we didn't get thrown off either. It was very quiet. But everyone is hammered on the night bus. Or at least they were in the 90s. So... here's the plan. We've got the money from the shop. We might lose some stuff we want. Go this question mark, there, and there. So can we do it? He's 43. That'll be 24. It's not enough. But what we can do... let's give this a go. No, that was dumb. Alright, make the best of it. Play the long game with this guy. Right, now we go for it. Since he's not going to hurt us this turn. And hope we can get him next turn. There we go. So return get 12 box. So the other one is 5. So that is an improvement. I think cut through fate might be better. So I've got 211. Go to the shop. That's a good one. Transmutation. That is super powerful. But a bit conditional. Let's make this That maximizes our artifacts. We'll take bowling ball bash. We don't need to get rid of anything. Leave. So there you go. You know what the stories are now. You find yourself in a room filled with racks of test tubes, breakers. Test tubes, beakers, flasks, forceps, pinch clamps, stirring rods, tongs, goggles, funnels, pipettes, cylinders, condensers, and even a rare spiral tube of glass. Why do you know the name of all these tools? It doesn't matter. You take a look around. So we can discard this and get 3 random potions. And I think we're going to do that. Okay, snack oil was useless. Yeah, I'm pretty relaxed about it. Okay. We could probably just off this guy. Let's just go all out on him. He's going to go up 1 strength this turn. And yeah, we can kill him. Worth the risk. Tantrum! Deal 3 damage 3 times. Enter Wrath. Shuffle this card into your drawer. Yeah, I think we're going to take Tantrum. Right, so the thing here is we're not going to have any rest stops. Did that the wrong way around, but it still works. Conclude. Let's go worship. First boss. Do we have any cards that it's worth waiting for? The mantra, yeah. So we will end turn. Game 5 mantra. End turn. Let's go with this. There we are. We're now in Divinity, so we gain a bunch of energy. We can enter Wrath. We're going to strike. No, we're not going to do that. We're going to drink a flex potion. Yeah. Deal 24 damage 3 times. We're gonna kill him, I think. Yep, that'll kill him. That worked pretty well. Bag of marbles. What is going on, guys? What is making that thumping noise? I think it's me. At the start of each combat, apply 1 vulnerable to all enemies. Well, you know what will stop the fighting, Cuppy. Perseverance. Yeah, let's do it. You alright? You hear that, guys? A peacemaker. Look at their little meowings. Meow, 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 meow. Come on. Winston. A bastard scratched me. Again. He's fast on the draw with those claws, I tell you. Right, so Halt, gain 3 block. If you're in Wrath, gain 9 additional block. Indignation. If you're in Wrath, apply 3 vulnerable to all enemies. Otherwise, enter Wrath. Another cheap Wrath entry. Or Perseverance. Retain. Gain 5 block when retained. Increases block by 2 this combat. I think I'm going to go with Perseverance. And we move on. We're not taking any damage yet, which is pretty good. Okay, so these guys are vulnerable already. That won't split, I don't think. 24 incoming damage. I should not, thank you. Thank you. Something about Slay the Spire makes the frame rate drop massively. So I'm going to take some damage, but I also want to do some damage. That'll kill him outright. But then this guy will be doing 24 damage. Never mind. Retain, gain 12 block. Nirvana, whenever you scry, gain 3 block. I think Protect is probably the most useful out of those. Next boss. Oh, this fucker. Right, so we leave that where it is. First round. But these two will be retained. That's useless to me. So after this, every time I use a skill, he will gain strength. I mean, getting him down to 54 at the start is not nothing. Right, he's doing something. He's going to inflict a negative effect on me and attack for 8. So he's doing a small amount. This is unusual. So we've got the miracle. If we still had those flex potions, we could be doing ridiculous amounts of damage. We could just eat the damage. Ah, I should have guessed that was happening. Damn it. Oh well, he will kill me this turn. If I don't kill him, but luckily I'm going to kill him. But I could have done with that. Upon pick up, choose a skill, start each combat with that card in your hand. So let's always start with worship in our hands. That's very useful. VSync. Yeah, I remember Ori's did the weird slowdown. So the frame rate, it's not the frame rate here, it's OBS's frame rendering. Just render frame goes up to like 25 milliseconds, and the frames per second on OBS drops to 30 or so. This is kind of weird. This is basically an attack disguised as a skill. Let's go with Halt, because we end up in Wrath quite a lot at the moment. Or Wrath, if you prefer. We will take the 7 extra HP, thank you. How odd. We meet again! A cheery, dishevelled fellow approaches you gleefully. You do not know this man. Hey, it's me, Ranwid. Any good for me? The usual? A fellow like me can't make it alone, you know. You may iron suspiciously and consider your options. We can give him the snack oil for sure. Meal ticket. Whenever you enter a shop, heal 15 HP. So shops now operate as minor heal for us. And that's handy because... Alright. I hate doing this because things like that will happen. The boot is ridiculously powerful, and I'm going to spend my money on that before I do anything else. And swivel is quite good, so we'll take that as well. Since we're here, we might as well use the money. Normally, I hoard it for ages. Right, we're going. Oh, these fucks. Right. 22 damage.
Ooh, nasty.
I did not tell you to swivel. But you can if you like. So we can block every bit of incoming damage if we do nothing else. Or, hang on, 6, 9, 9. Right, we'll do them 9 damage. One of them, the Mad Gremlin, if we hit him and don't kill him. I would like to get Worship in, but we're not gonna. So that covers some of the damage. Fine, block everything incoming. I think that's the best I can do, but it went pretty well. Sucks to be you. If I'm not explaining myself well enough, you're wondering what's going on, please feel free to ask. The more you prompt me, the better. Let's go with another cut through fate. Okay, so this is a key boss. So we'll get a key off them. These guys. Right. So we want to kill one of these outer two, because they alternate damage and debuffs. So the next one will be 2 rounds of damage. So in this case, what I would like to be using is 5 mantra. Can we even do that? I think we can. So if I do eruption, then halt, I will block myself. And we might have a chance of taking this guy out next round. And we will block incoming damage. So eruption, then halt. So eruption, halt gives us that. Now I could avoid using mantra and just do more damage. And that might actually work better. Let's see. I think we're going to go with the eruption. That's going to go to 20 damage. So we get 12 damage. That's 14 or 12. This will block this incoming damage. Now.
Seek fluid intake.
Ankle. Cheers. That's a little odd. There are no cats here, but that... Oh, that's the outside camera, that's why. So we'll deal 12 damage to him, killing him. We've got 20 incoming. So it's not quite enough to take him out. But we can block the incoming... We can half the incoming damage. A little more than half the incoming damage. Right, we'll go back on the defensive and block the incoming damage this round. So that 0 attack works across rounds. So I'm hoping for a nice set of cards that will... That was not a nice set of cards. Okay. We're going to take a bit of damage. Well, this just sucks. It's forcing me into a long game and I don't like it. Right, that'll get these days cards out of my hand at least. Ooh. That is very annoying. That worship would have put me into divinity, but I wouldn't have got, oh. Let's see if we can finish this. Yeah, that did it. Oh, this should do it. Okay, we got a whetstone. I'll pick up a grade 2 random attacks. Eruption plus is not to be sniffed out. We've got an emerald key, a colourless potion, which is super excellent. So prey is pretty good. Let's take that. That'll help us cycle up to 10 mantra quickly. And another one, teardrop locket. Start each combat in calm. We will fucking have that, please. That has a couple of useful effects. Right. We are stuck for smithing. We need to rest and get our health back. And it's the fiery ball of death. So, we start with mantra. Retain, retain, retain. Deal their own damage. Draw 3 cards, exhaust, jack of all trades, add 1 random colourless card into your hand. So that's another... We don't have any 0 attacks. Fine. Okay, we will save that for later. Tony Zoomies? Right, he's going to hurt us. Six times 6 is 36. We can tank it if we want. What's the ascension? We don't start getting healed less yet, so that's good. I've just killed myself. Because I did not think. I think I'm dead. Oh no, we're still in. Okay. Playing it close to the... Alright. This will be good. We've gone into Divinity, so all the damage we've done is tripled. And we get a bunch of extra energy. We'll keep retaining that. We'll take the damage because... Oh, the burns are going to start coming in now. Right. We're gonna force this by just doing Wrath a lot. It's not going to be enough, is it? There's 28. Okay, that got us out of it. Right, we must kill it this round. Which we cannot do. We're dead. We're dead. Because I was foolish and did not think things through carefully. And that's exactly how these things work. That how it be, Cuppy. That how it be. That's fine. We just pick up and we start again. That's how this game works. And we'll get a Saki comment. Oh no, we got to the boss, so we don't get the Saki comment from this dude. Another try? Use card to obtain. So obtain a curse, obtain a random rare relic. Maxi, card to obtain. Let's go with obtain a curse. What curse did we get there? Decay. End of your turn, take 2 damage. That's probably quite manageable. What do we get? The stick. Dead branch. Whenever you exhaust a card, add a random card. That is quite something. So, right, this guy. We want to go through...
Stop! A large boob trap is present!
Ah, dearest Cuppy. I wish I... Actually, never mind. Ooh, actually, this is quite good. 1, 2... 3, 3, 3. Okay, so 3 looks to be the maximum we can do. But the route to get those 3... Alright, so 1, 2... any of those. Not this one, though. So it looks like we need to go up the right-hand side, unless we want to go... Unless we want to have one less elite. On the right-hand side, this kind of route is actually... Yeah, that works pretty well. I hate it when it does this. You just take some damage at the start of the game, and there's no way around it. All right, so yeah. Well, we did have that curse, so no, let's take the opportunity to go. Oops, did that wrong. Never mind. And again, since we're already taking damage. Now we'll go all out. We'll stick these in here. Why not? Might just die straight out here. They're certainly not going particularly well. Okay, that is prevented by shield, so that's good. Okay, foreign influence. Choose one of 3 attacks of any colour tied into your hand. That's actually pretty nice because it's a 0 card. Deal 8 damage if the enemy tends to enter calm. Taking fear, no evil. Alright, some little blobbies. Nice. So that would work, except that he's on 31. Flex potions are good. Empty fists. Deal 9 damage. Exit your stance. Mental Fortress will be quite good. Right, so from here... we want to go up that way. Remove a card from my deck. We can remove Curse. 50 is a reasonable price for it. 35 gold. Heal 8. A strange blue humanoid with a golden helm approaches you with a huge smile. Hello, friend. I am Cleric. Are you interested in my services? The preacher shouts loudly. 35 gold to heal up. Yeah, we'll take it. We could remove the curse, but we can manage the curse, so 35 gold to heal up. A warm light, golden light envelops your body and dissipates. The creature grins. Cleric best healer. Have good day! Nice. That'll do. Deal 9 damage. Enter Wrath. That could actually work for me. Yeah. I'll take it. Just Lucky is lovely. Just because it keeps on popping up and it just gives you a little bit of extra of everything. Flying Sleeves is handy. Flurry of Blows is fantastic because every time you switch between stances, it returns your hand and you can hit again for 0 action points. You come to a dead end and begin to turn around. Walls slam down from the ceiling, trapping you. 3 faces materialize from the walls and speak. Forget what you know and I'll let you go. I require change to see a new space. If you want to pass me, then you must grow. So we get to remove a card. So we could remove the curse for free. Transform a card or upgrade into card in a deck. So it's going to be either remove the curse or upgrade. I have no card at the moment that I really, really feel needs upgrading. So I'm going to go with remove a card and remove decay. Satisfied, the walls in front of you merge back into the ceiling, leaving a path forward. Boss time! We've got a flex potion. You guys literally had a snack, so can you please calm down? Thank you. Okay, so whenever you change stances, gain 4 block. That's going to be useful. Flurry of Blows, Strike. Roar! Deal 8 damage. If the enemy intends to attack, enter calm. He does intend to attack. If I were to erupt, would those between them? Probably not. Bear with me, I'm thinking this one through. I could have done that earlier. Okay, we're blocking his incoming damage. That just worked out. And we have just enough to kill him. Huzzah! 30 gold, fine. Dreamcatcher. Whenever you rest, you may add a card into your deck. That's pretty nice. Don't look at me like that, guys. You literally just got a snack. Yeah, I mean, look at it. Look at his face. A plaintive little call. So neglected. Gambler's Brew. Bit of chaos. Ooh! Now. Omniscience is very useful, but I have got a lot of mileage out of Blasphemy recently. You enter Divinity and you must kill them this turn, so it's a good way to end things. Right, we get to the rest site and we have the option of Recall, which gets us a red key, Smith, or Heal. We don't need to heal. I wonder what Smith upgrades a card. I wonder what an upgrade Blasphemy looks like. Retain. We're taking it. We'll have it as an option. A question mark room. You come across a dead adventurer on the floor. His pants have been stolen. Also, it looks as though he's been gouged and trampled by a horned beast. Though his possessions are still intact, you're in no mind to find out what happened here. Find loot, 25% monster returns. We got duality. We're going to fight the monster. Find loot, 50% monster returns. While searching the adventure, you're caught off guard. So. The answer here is We can't kill him in one turn. We can lead... oh, actually, we... I don't want to use any of these apart from this one, I suppose. Let's go with it. So... That's the one I wanted. We'll still deal him 8 damage. Whenever you play attack, gain 1 temporary dexterity. So we now get extra dexterity for our attack. War! Didn't we just meet you? Right, so we need calm. Even though it's gonna... That's fine. We take 2 damage. But he's only going to get more lethal. So here's a problem. If I do this... Divinity, we will... That would send us back to calm. So we just need... We need to pile on the damage. Then take the block. Minimize the incoming. We're not getting very lucky on the draw here. He's at 43. Triple damage, that would only be 18. Triple damage, 9, 18. 26. I can't add. 9, 18, 27. 18, 43, it's not enough. There we go, that's enough. 18... Yeah. I forgot about Flurry of Blows. There we go. Hey, Drippy. Someone horny has stolen his pants. Just a moment. Just wait right there, Cuppy. You do it for the horny police. Whenever you gain block this turn, apply 1 week to all enemies. We're actually quite good at generating blocks, so let's take that one. We need to go on the right-hand path here. Kunai. Every time you play 3 attacks in a single turn, gain 1 to get dexterity. We'll take that. Another elite. Not a bad run, this. So far. Back one we want to hit. This whole getting dexterity for hitting them thing, very useful. And very fun to listen to as well. Oh, that would be fun, but we can't. That applying weak to people is fantastic. Alright, at this point it doesn't matter, does it? We got nothing that's going to give us block. No. Okay, so we are taking the damage no matter what. Okay, this is where it gets interesting. Well, that's the obvious thing to do, so let's do it. You will die. We did. Sing ball. I could have explained what was going on there a lot better. When adding cards into your deck, you may raise your max HP by 2 instead. Gain 7 block, empty your stance. Deal 7 damage to the last card played this combat was attack. Gain energy, which we will go with. Now, we will rest at this shrine. We will take the +2 at max HP. We've got a good collection of artifacts here. Right, so fuck this guy. That's not enough. Actually, if there's any time to use snack oil, it's probably this. There we go. This is annoying, but basic. So he steals your gold. Free attack. 6, triple. That's, yeah. Fuck you. You're on calm, try. That's a cheap calm. Let's go with it. And let's start adding HP at some point. Right, let's have a look at our cards. So we've got Blasphemy Plus. Things that could be interesting. Wave of the Hand or Mental Fortress as upgrades. That's actually pretty powerful. I'm tempted. Wave of the Hand. 2 weak. Fear no evil. Deal 11 damage, right. Inner Peace. Don't really need that card, actually. Let's go with that. I do like switching stances a lot. Okay. We've seen a lot of this dude recently. We will enter calm. And end our turn. Uh, 8, 16, 24. 21. 18. 24 plus 21 is 45 plus 18 is, yeah, not enough is the answer. So we're going to take some hurt here, unfortunately. Minimize. Oh. Okay. Sorry about getting silent there. I just had to concentrate a little. Ooh. Judgment. Or 2 max HP. Judgment. Now we do a rest. And we will do this boss and take a break. Or die trying. Right, we'll take the extra 2 HP there. Right, this guy has 2 modes. Attacking and defending. Doesn't matter. It's not the greatest start. Not a lot can be done here. Right. Flurry of blows. Mental fortress. Eruption. Flurry of blows. Strike. Now he turns into a spiky ball that's going to try and hurt us. Well, that's shit. We can't hit him because he'll knife us to death. Did nothing. We're going to have to take 18 damage. Alright, he's back. So this little number down here, we need to get to 0. Right, so we got him down and ourselves back into calm. That just basically makes no difference. We might get through this. Again, no blocks, so he's going to take us down to 3 points, and there's nothing we can do about it. Unless there's enough. Can we get him under 30? No. And we can't hit him either. It's going to be close. $20 incoming damage. I cannot see a way that we can prevent that happening. Uh, 18, 16. Okay, we can block most of it. We could have done the attack first and made it slightly better. No. Okay. Right, break time. I will be back and we should do some more timing shortly. I'm a bit rusty, but I will get better. See you soon. Sort of. Right, let's greetings. Move a card from my deck. Lose 7 max HP, gain 250 gold. We could probably do that, or we could have plus 7 max HP. Let's have a look at the map. Okay, we can get 2 elites on the way up. Indeed, we can get question mark room. Both those are pretty hairy. But if we do it... Well, actually, there's only one option for 2... There's 2 options for 2 elites. So we can go like that. Or like this. Let's go like this. Start there. There isn't a shop. The only route with a shop there. That gold doesn't really appeal to me, so it's we'll take the max 7 HP. Right, we'll go into calm. And we will hit you. So we are now weak. Yep. All right, copy. Thanks for dropping in. I really appreciate it. I'll probably be doing this for a while yet. So we can take this guy out. And then we'll get 12 damage. We're back down to our starting health. Okay, that's not nothing. Consecrate. Very useful to have. Let's just get the 19 HP, get back up to full health. We'll need it. And, yeah, sorry. So I should do... There you go. Fine, so we might as well do him the 5 damage. Go into calm. Take the defense. Just... Nice. Let's go with Sands of Time. Yeah, that's interesting. Alright. So we're just dealing maximum damage. And hope that we can fuck him up. Ah, that's interesting. Nope. I'll do it. Caw. Let's have a cheap calm. Oh, this fucker. Right. Taking these 3 points of chip damage. Right, now he's gonna fuck us up. But we're gonna fuck him up. Flex potion, lovely. Like water. At the end of your turn, ooh, deal 15 damage. 15 damage for 2 points is not bad. Rush down power. Whenever you enter Wrath, draw 2 cards. I think that's going to be useful. Right, let's just double check our route. Yep. Right, these guys. Use the miracle. Block the incoming. If we take 10 damage here, we can probably take at least one of them out. We retain that. Okay. Right, we've got a good rhythm now. Excellent. Excellent. Bronze scale. Start each combat with 3 thorns. So we deal out 3 points of damage every time we're attacked. This is a massive amount of damage across a run. Fruit juice, gain 5 max HP. Perfect. That's excellent stuff. Let's go with Sanctity. Some cheap block. Yeah, we do them a bit of damage every time. Nice. Okay, some pressure points would be good. Oh, we've got a sleepy Winston. Or a nesting Winston. Right, we're going to head up towards this boss now. Via this boss. We know this guy. Right, we're going to enter Calm. And we're going to hit him twice. And we're going to wait and see what the rest... what happens next. I'm going to play a longer game. But not a very long one, because he will absolutely fuck us up. That'll do it. I wasn't sure it would, but it does. Upgrade 2 random attacks. Ooh, nice. Consecrate is upgraded. Take the artifact potion. Master reality is a power. Yes, we will have that. Thank you. It's super effective. If you end your turn without block, gain 6. So always have 6 defense, no matter what, which I think we absolutely need. You fall into a puddle. It's made of slime goop. Frantically, you claw yourself out over several minutes as you feel the goop starting to burn you. You feel goop in your ears, goop in your nose, goop everywhere. Climbing out, you notice that some of your gold is missing. Look back in the puddle. You see your missing coins combined with gold from an unfortunate adventurer's mixing. Are we taking this even though we don't really have the health to spare? Okay. This will do nothing this turn. We will drink the artifact potion. It won't protect us against much. And we're going to choose a random skill chart. So that won't take effect until the next time round. Get ourselves in there. Okay, that just cycles some cards for us. Okay. $22. And this will finish him. Excellent. Okay, we made it. Max HP goes up by 10. That's great. Reach heaven. Deal 10 damage. Suffer through violence into your draw pile. Fuck yes. Absolutely. A shop. We've got enough money, so we will do it. There's a tale. When you would die, heal for 50%. So this is an extra life. Toolbox. We can have either of these. So this is the extra life. Juzu bracelet. 54. We could have these two or the extra life. I think we're going to have these two. Battle him at the start of it. Oh, this power is great, and we have enough money, so we're having that as well. Let's leave. That worked out quite well. We've got another elite before the boss. You find a shimmering mass of light encompassing the centre of the room. Ooh, this is asking for trouble. Upgrade 2 random cards. Massive light encompassing the centre of the room. It's warm, glowing, enchanting passive. Invite you in. Let's do it. Okay, we've upgraded our strikes. That's not great. Who have we got? Okay, we may not survive this. Impatience if you have no attacks in your hand. Let's go with sadistic nature. Battle him. That's really going to help. That's going to help. We just need to do him as much damage as possible. So he would do 16 damage. Now he's going to do 2. We can't kill him. Oof. Just. That was close. Another battle him. Right, we're going to rest, but we're going to be on minimum health going in. 32. Let's see if we can do this. Trip, apply to vulnerable. Probably more useful than the others. What do we have that creates cards? Smites. Upgraded smites. So we need this. Master reality. Pressure points. Do we go for calm? Oh, yeah, we can do that next turn if we need it. Retain. Yeah, okay. Use weak. Yep, we'll take 1 point of damage. We get 6 automatic things, so we've got more defense coming in. Through violence. Yep, 6, so we will auto block that. And we're going to do that and battle him twice, so we get 2 smites per round. At the moment, we can just face tank all of his damage. So, through violence. Pressure points. Smite. Smite. I think we've got this one. Apply to vulnerable. We're going to have some burn coming in, so we actually want some block this time. Let's just see where we are. 16, 16, 20, 36, 42. Not quite enough. I'm going to go with a block and a smite. We'll get him next turn, most likely. That's it. We did it. I knew we'd get there. I can see a use for that, so we're grabbing it. What have we got here? Calling Bell. Upon pickup, obtain a unique curse and 3 relics. I nearly always go for this. Philosopher's Stone. Again, at the start of your turn, all enemies start with an extra strength. We don't want that. Curse key. Gain energy at the start of your turn. Whenever you open a non-boss chest, obtain a curse. So this is 1 curse for 3 relics. This is curses for every relic. It's not hard. Curse the bell. The bell tolls. Get the blood vial. At the start of each combat, heal 2 HP. That's going to be fantastic. Ornamental fan. Every time you play 3 attacks in a single turn, gain 4 block. Yes. Captain's Wheel. At the start of your 3rd turn, gain 18 blocks. Not quite sure that's got to be a nautical reference, but... Right. No Black Star for us, which is a shame. Right. So we've got... 1, 1, 2, 1, 2. This is a strong route. So that's 2. 3, 3. 1, 2, 3. So I think we're heading middle to the right. That gets us 3 and the most options, I think. Yeah, up here. I think we can go up here and then look again, decide, because there's either way we end up with... Ooh. That way we end up with 4? No. Okay. But I like this one. Oh, look. It's an almost eye beast. He's got 3 artifacts and magnetism. At the start of your turn, add a random colourless card. Good night, Steel. Take care. At the start of your turn, add a random colourless card into your hand. We're going to play that. He will keep on creating block unless we start removing it. Battle him. Concentrate. End turn. We're going to get 6 block. But if we take any block, we will get... We will not get the free 6 block. So we can have... We can act as if... We can not do any blocking. And just tank the damage. I think we'll have to tank the damage. Alright. Is this enough? You don't get any extra energy for going into eruption, so it's not enough. Oh, hang on. This does direct health damage, doesn't it? Oh, it's not. The artifact blocks it. Shit. That was a waste. $22 incoming damage, but we do have 18. Let's just minimize that a bit. And we will... There we are. We're very close now. This'll do it. Upgraded flurry of blows, not to be sniffed at. Oh, it's like midnight. Last run, probably. Let's take trip. Oh, I didn't see there were 2 of them. Shit. Looter and Mugger. Alright, we've got a little block there. And then that gives us more. Alright, he'll run in a second. We've already got 18 blocks, so we can go all out here. So, 9, another 8. We should be able to get him on the next run. There we go. He goes defense, but that'll do it. We get our money back. And we will go with conclude. Obtain a relic. Writhe we can deal with. Whenever you play a power card, heal 2 HP. That's very useful. Next. We don't get the golden idol. Gain 5 max. Gain 5 max HP, lose 24 HP. In front of you sits an altar of forgotten god. Atop the altar sits an ornate female statue with arms that stretch. She calls to you, demanding sacrifice. You stand on the altar and cut your wrists as the blood spills out in sacrifice. The arms of the statue reach out and close around your eyes. Everything goes dark. You wake up a short time later feeling a new potential surging through you. So we have to get that back somehow. 85 gold for a relic. While sneaking past a group of shrouded figures, one of them approaches you. Got anything for me, friend, please? Maybe some coin? I just need somewhere to stay. I have treasures I can trade. He seems delusional but harmless. 85 gold. Take, rob him, leave. I'm going to offer him the gold. Oh yeah, here, a fair trade. Pocket watch. Whenever you play 3 or less cards during your turn, draw 3 additional cards at the start of your next turn. That's actually quite powerful. So, can we get 3 bosses this way? We can. We're gonna go this way. We will rest. We need to get that key at some point. We're going to have to hope for a moment. Maybe this one. We will definitely take the bomb. We're kind of... Oh, it's just because it was free. Everyone dies this turn. Everyone dies this turn. So it's fine. There we go, the lantern. Start each additional combat with an additional energy. So we get 1 energy at the first turn of the combat. Let's get collecting. Rest again. Treasure room. Singing ball. When adding cards to your deck, you may raise your... Yep, we need that. We're going to have some problems later if we're not careful. Stabby boy. Blind. Apply 2 weak. So we will get 6. We can tank a little bit of that damage. 5 times 3. Nine, 18, 27. But we're only going to be able to use one of... okay. It's all we can do, really. Oh, I forgot about Flurry of Blows, which helps. Miracle Strike. We win. Whenever you deal 4 or less unblocked damage, increase it to 5. Excellent. Block potion. Blows blood vial, remove all strike. Navigating an unlit street, you come across several hooded figures in the midst of some dark ritual. As you approach them, they turn to you in eerie unison. The tallest among them bares fanged teeth and extends a long, pale hand towards you. Join her sister and feel the warmth of the spire. So we can take this where we turn into a vampire, basically. We can lose the blood vial, which heals us for 2 HP, but get these 5 bites, which replace our strikes. They'll do less damage than the majority of them, but it heals us for 2 HP each time. I don't think we need this, so you step back and raise your weapon in defiance. The whole figure size. Very well. The entire group of hooded figures morph into a thick black fog that flows away from you. You are alone once more. Right, we can have a fight or a shop. I think we're going to go via the shop, but... oh, fuck it, let's see what he's got. Art of War. If you do not play any attacks during your turn, gain an additional next time Prism. Make sure. Combat reward screens now contain colours cards and cards from other colours. Actually, that's not very good. That's 5 regen, that's not a lot. It's not locking out anything I really want, though. Panache. That's okay. But Lesson Learned is on sale, so we will take that. That's quite strong. And we can remove Writhe, I think. Yeah. So let's remove Writhe. And move on. Thwack. You're knocked unconscious. Oh my god. If we win this, this will set us right up. Groggy and with a throbbing head, you awake and find yourself thrown in the centre of a massive stadium with an overflowing audience of slavers, cultists, and other denizens of the city. I do apologise. I realise I've been on PNG Tube the whole time, but I'm going to remain there for a little bit. An armoured giant with a golden crown bellows at you from atop. We now begin the 4200th combat. The gate on the opposite side opens. Fight. So we have to fight 3 bosses in a row. We'll go with blind. It's a known quantity. We will go with a 6 block. We will go with flurry of blows on this guy. It's not enough. I'm an idiot. Okay. Oh, we've got 18 block already. And they're doing 32. I'll take that. Incoming is 12. That heals us some of the incoming. Could have used the other power, come to think of it. Right, we are done now. Well done, Weakling. The giant mock claps while he rolls up the cloud with exaggerated gestures. Golden confetti shower you. Time for the real challenge. The last battle left a small opening in the Colosseum's wall. You can easily escape through there while everyone's distracted. You stay in sight. Fight, cowardice, escape. Victory. A powerful fight with many rewards. Let's do it. So the powerful fight... Oh, this is a hard choice. Well, it's not really, because it's... 40 damage will pretty much win the fight for us as long as we can last 3 turns. So the incoming is 7, and we automatically get 6. We could deal 9, enter Wrath. Conclude. Fuck. I've killed us. I haven't, but I will have left us rather wounded. We win this round anyway. We get an ice cream. Energy is now conserved between turns. That's incredibly powerful. Battled. So we pick a single skill. $100 stance potion, and we should have taken the minor heal. All right. It's not quite enough to kill us, but it's close. Or blind them. He's the really dangerous one. Okay. We made it. Bottle tornado and pick up, choose a power card. So we want master reality plus. We're not really doing much with mantra. Let's take the 2 XP, 2 HP for what it's worth for now. We need to do the recall. It's the problem. But if we're going to have a chance, we need to rest. So, it's all practice. Right, let's see if we can do this boss. No, we want powers. Let's go with that. Okay. Get the battle hymn going, a little bit of extra XP. Enter calm. And get 2 miracle pluses for the next 2 turns. A miracle plus for each next turns. Get our 6 blocks and extra 2 cards. Do our flurry of blows on this guy. He's going to take one of my cards. Gain 8 block. Do we want to use a miracle plus? I think we don't actually. That's fine. You take that card. Right, rush down. 8 mark on him. Oh, we can't. He's gonna do a block. He's gonna take a card. We can do 32. Get our card back. Not enough, so erupts. Do we not have flurry of blows? Or maybe we we need to be able to use tranquility. Oh, we can use the potion actually. And we've got another miracle plus, so right. Block what we can, become calm. Right. Stuff is going to happen now. Let's have a look. Right, flurry of blows. Flurry of blows. He's not going to hit us. Smite. Reach heaven. Another through violence. $51 and no defense. I think we're dead. That's very annoying. We've got nothing to block with. If we had the potion, we'd be fine. Oh, we had an option, and I missed it. Ah, well. That was a good run. Oh, do I want to go to bed? If I do one more run... let's see how far we get, and obtain a curse rare card. None of those affect the map, so yep. The Diva form is so powerful. Lesson learned. What's the curse we've got? Writhe. Perfectly manageable. Okay, let's see where our boss is. He's up here, so we can go... I think this way is looking pretty viable already. 1, 2, 3. And we could go that way. Use the shop to... But we want the cards, really, don't we? 1, 2, 3. Yep, it's doable. Upgraded defense. Got that for free. That's lovely. Deal 9 damage into follow-up is probably the most useful one to us right now. The free defend. Doesn't matter what we use now. Yeah, this will do it. Oh, vigilance. Always costs 2, annoyingly. Okay, let's go with worship. So this will do 6, which will take them down to 7. And they will have 14, so it won't be enough. Unless you do 6, 12, 10. I think that will work. Let's try it out. Yes, it will. It's going to make me regret not going for vigilance, but getting the card upgrades like this is something special. Okay, we'll tank all damage. Hit him for 6. 3 damage. Kill. Flex potion, which is nice. Crescendo, tranquility, rush down. Let's go with the power. I think I'm intending to go via the shop here. We can remove a card from our deck. We have Writhe, so we will pray at the shrine. Before you lies an elaborate shrine to a forgotten spirit, we will remove Writhe. As you kneel in reverence, you feel a weight lifted off your shoulders. Actually, we won't go by the shop. We don't have enough cash. So if that had been a shrine that had given us cash, that'd be worth it. In this case, it's worth a fight. Okay, that'll work. We do this, then... and then hope that rotates around soon enough. That gets 8, doesn't it? So... Nine damage. Enter Wrath. Get the power back. Do 20 damage. Go even further. Go into Divinity. Outright kill this guy. And that guy. Rimwald Strike. Retain. When deals some damage. When retained, it increases damage by 4 this combat. That's pretty good. Swivel. That's effectively the same as the follow-up. It allows you to block and use an attack. So let's go with Swivel. Rah, 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 rah. Ouch. Oh, okay. Spirit shield, please. $18 to 28 incoming. Best I can do, in the circumstances. Yeah, it's not gone too well, actually. It started off very well, but... Happy flower. Every 3 turns gain an extra... Yeah, we'll take that. Yeah, that was dumb. Oh, fuck. Oh, we could have hurt one of them twice. Have to get that guy. Really? Oh, you need to play that early. Yeah. Okay, that is probably a good place to be winding it up. Yeah. Sorry, I should not have just left it on that the whole time, especially after I took time to put makeup and things on. But anyway, it's not to worry. It has been fun playing for 3 hours. I completely forgot to take another break. That's exactly how Slay the Spire should be. I see Cursive. Oh, but Rab's also on. Let's raid Rab. He's been back a bit recently, but now let's just check he's not on his ending screen, shall we? Or indeed playing something might be spoilery for people. So, okay, can we? There we go. Right, he doesn't appear to be ending, so let's do that thing. See you on the other side. I will be back tomorrow. What does the schedule say? I keep on forgetting. When I've actually scheduled my own streams for. Remember other people just fine. Oh. Just noticed. So back at 1 p.m. tomorrow UK time with Baldur's Gate 3. I will see you there. Good night.